Weaver from the Weaver Homestead, and this is how we take care of our chickens. So I like to give the chickens the egg layer pellets. I like to give them a lot of their food out here in the run, whether the weather is nice and sunny or whether it's been raining, because either way it's good for them. If it's sunny, they're out here getting some sunshine. And if it's been raining, it helps with the soil. They'll get a lot more of the bugs and the worms. You do want to keep an eye on where you feed them with the weather. Obviously, if it looks like it's going to rain, you don't want to feed them out in the run because their food's just going to get all wet and get ruined. But we had a beautiful day today, so it was worth it coming out here. So I give my chickens oyster shells probably once or twice a week right now. And I'm trying to figure out the consistency with what that should be for them with the weather changing. I'm really not getting very many eggs at all. Surprisingly, I did have one of my younger hens start laying as the weather got really bad. And the other chickens were not laying so much. So I have a brand new layer, and that's the only one laying out of 7 laying hens. One of the fun things about keeping chickens is that you really get to know their little personalities. They are very social, so it's just really funny to see them interact together. So I have 3 older white laying hens. I inherited them from my father-in-law, so I really can't tell you what kind they are. We have our rooster, which I'm pretty biased towards. I think he's beautiful. This is Lorelei. She's my favorite. When I brought her home, I was calling her Sweetie. And then this is Peggy. Those 2 are 2 peas in a pod. So let me show you the inside of our hen house. This is the makeup of our chicken coop, our run, and what I call our hen house. So here's the little coop. I actually stopped using it for the colder months, just because I really don't. The chickens probably are fine in here in the cold weather. But already at the beginning of November, it's been getting down to, the teens at night. It's really cold. So I'm erring on the side of caution. And I close that up. And we've winterized what I call the hen house. There's still a couple things that we need to do for security on this. As you can see, we live way out here. And we have a lot of predators. The bigger issue that we've been trying to avoid has been coyotes. The hen house, chicken coop, this was not closed up when we started this summer. So they've closed it up. You want to make sure that there aren't any holes where predators can get into. That's everywhere. Additionally, there are a lot of predators that can dig just fine. So you want to make sure that your chicken wire goes about 2 feet into the ground. I'll show you why. Over here, we don't have the chicken wire all the way into the ground. So you can see the log there where I had a predator a couple nights ago trying to dig in, and it was small enough that, I don't think it was a coyote. It could have been. So we blocked that up. The only thing that really, I think, is deterring predators right now is that our Great Pyrenees sleeps outside near the coop. But we still have a lot of predator proofing to do. Here's our coop. Sometimes we open this little door for the girls and boy to come out. So like I said, I closed up the little coop for the winter and we put the red light in. The red light does give a lot of warmth to the coop. This right here is a work in progress. Because as you can see, there's no door here on the bottom, and that's fine. They're closed up here. We close the door there. And then this is covered as well. So that's okay. But as it starts to get colder and colder, I know that I'm gonna probably feel a little bad that that's not closed out. Apparently they want to be on camera today.